League's Boxing Truth. So, what's next for Gervonta Tank Davis? What's next for Gervonta Tank? After defeating Rolly in the 6th round knockout, or TKO, we feel that Gervonta should be fighting the winner of Rolly Romero and Devin Haney, because I believe that is the next fight for him, being a mandatory. And that's the fight that makes perfect sense, because regardless of which one wins, whether it be Kambosos or Devin Haney, Gervonta will be the A side of that fight. Now, I'm also hearing rumors that he hasn't re-signed a contract yet, which in my opinion is the smart thing to do for right now, because he continues to keep a good relationship with Mayweather Promotions. But I'm pretty sure he wants certain fights. So if those certain fights could be made along with the signing of a contract, I have no doubt that this should be the next fight. Not only that, because Gervonta Davis has placed himself on pay-per-view status and on revenue status. Devin Haney right now, being him and Kambosos going to a stadium that's going to be packed, is a very good thing for him. You know, regardless of the situation and the structure of how he has to take this lesser deal with Kambosos, in the end it's going to work out for him, because if he wins, and let's say Tank is his very next fight, and then he has to fight Kambosos later on, because they make the mandatory like as soon as possible, then Devin already has, you know, another somewhat fan base. And Devin Haney doing the things he's doing right now, going into these local gyms, prepping these young kids up, teaching them certain things, and boxing is only going to expand his brand. Because people, the few people that are getting, you know, whether they get lessons from Devin Haney, they're spreading that out. Like, oh, this American came and, you know, gave me some advice on punching and doing all these different things. And that's always a good thing when you go to a different country and you interact with the individuals from that country. It allows your name to get out there even more. But what we're talking about with Gervonta Davis, to me, that's the next fight I can possibly see him fighting. I'm already hearing Tio saying fight him at 140, which is another possible fight, him and Tio. But when you're dealing with Tio, you're also dealing with Bob Arum, you know, and unless it's a mandatory, that can be very difficult to make that fight. So with that being said, I think the best fight, the best next fight for Gervonta Tank Davis is either Devin Haney or Kambosos. The winner of that fight should be fighting Gervonta Tank Davis next, and everybody should demand that. League's Boxing Truth. Like, comment, and please subscribe.